Okay, so these two swings here then, Rich, are basically your kind of before and after, okay? So there's the lines we're going to draw now on your lower half. We want to basically get that lower half to move as effectively as possible, obviously based on what that hip can do, inside those red lines. What you would do on your swing here now, you would slide a long way over there. You get quite a long way behind the golf ball, so your head now is back here. You've now got to move a heck of a long way to get back to where your impact needs to be, which is going to be really, really difficult if you do that on a consistent basis, and especially if you've got an issue with the hip there, you're going to be fighting that all the time. And again, your club now is getting the top of the backswing before now as you start bringing the club down, you now start trying to shift your weight. So you start doing it about here now as the club is going down. As you then start speeding up, now your body's going to sort of stall out and not be able to move to the left at all, you see? If you haven't got back to the golf ball, your low point is back here on the golf ball. So you hit heavy shots. If the club is steep, you're now going to start picking the club up to miss it, okay? This movement here now is your practice swing. Much better movement, So you see the left hip there now. So from there now, all you got to do now is just move, and now you're already, look how much your left hip has gone through that red line, And that's what we're going to try and do. Now again, if that's an issue with your hip, we need to obviously check that and see what the specialist says and see what you can do. As I said, with Gareth, other things like the back and stuff, we'll do whatever you can do up to the point you can physically cope with it. There's no point going, I'll do this if it's going to start causing pain. Equally, that movement there should, I would suggest, put less pressure on your hips as long as you don't swing so far. Sliding your lower half that way, having a much lateral, probably put more issues on the joints, so you can finish through the left side there nicely. That's your practice swing. So you do a couple of them. Then when you set up the golf ball, and this is always the case, whatever your swing change, you focus on. Well, no, you kind of find an in between movement, okay? Yeah, you came off there a little bit, but not as much as if we compare where you did get to there and where you were over there. I mean, you've moved a lot. I mean, your knees. I mean, that knee's kind of a bit more there. This one's kind of slid outside a little bit, okay? So you've slid a long way off that line there, probably 2 or 3 inches there, 6 inches on that one. Now, this one, when you're focusing on the golf ball, obviously, when you come back to golf, your left hip's gone through the wall there, okay? Absolutely fine. Your lower half doesn't want to move as much because you're not used to being in that position, and maybe if the hip's getting a bit sore, that stands to a reason, okay? So, it'd be worth checking that with it, but that's going to be your kind of focus point now, getting your lower half to move inside that red line area. So basically, you do better move on the way back to do less on the way down. Hope that makes it a lot easier.
No, it makes a hell of a lot of sense. It's just going to be a lot of muscle memory.
Well, that's what I say.
So if that exercise of doing that on the
wall. Just on the wall, exactly. Just get that. Like most people say, so to get muscle when they say 10,000 repetitions, you go, 10,000 got to me forever, If you did this move, right, like that, boom, boom. For 5 minutes a day, right? And we would assume that you could probably do that move maybe 30 to 40 times a minute. So you're doing just under 1 a second, That'd be fairly comfortable. You could do that, but that sort of, and get into sort of out of breath, okay? Do that for 5 minutes. You could probably get some in the region of about sort of 10,000 in about sort of, I don't know, 8, 9 weeks, sorry. 2 or 3 months would be max, So by Christmas, you'd have it, if you did every day 5 minutes a day. If you did a bit more, and sometimes you do 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, 10 minutes, okay? While the adverts are on TV when you're watching the golf ball, while the kettle's boiling or something, you can just get there, find a space, and go, okay, right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just get that feel, okay? Then stop, do it again, reset, do it again. And if you can get, say, a couple hundred a day, over a week, that's going to be 1,400. Month, that's going to be 5,000. Before you know it, you'll be getting to where you want to get to. Make sense?
No, it does, stuff. And it completely makes sense.
The fact you feel your hip a bit more now than you did before shows you're doing something different. Just got to be careful what your hip can and can't do.
Oh well, I'll know. Ultimately, I go to the gym. I've been to the gym all the time, but I
understand. My needs the same as Dodge. I go to the gym and strengthen it.
So this accident, I broke my hip. This hip. And my last accident, I broke my hip, my back, my shoulder, my arm.
Ooch. Physical fucking wreck. Takes after you, doesn't he?
And I've done